Hi, I'm Sports Illustrated Kids kid reporter Isabel Gomez, and I'm here in Newport Beach, California to talk to one of the best basketball players in the world, Kobe Bryant. We're going to travel down memory lane and talk about his long and celebrated career. Let's check it out.
Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you.
You too.
Ready to do this interview?
Yep, I'm so excited.
Let's
go.
Lead the way.
So, what do you remember most about playing basketball as a kid in Italy?
The thing I remember the most is that I used to dream a lot. You know, like I'd go out to the court and I'd play and I would just dream all the time. Like I'd dream about playing for the Lakers, which is my favorite team. You know, I dream about scoring a lot of points and winning a lot of championships. You couldn't tell me those things weren't real. Like these things were actually happening.
What was your reaction when you learned that you were being traded from the Hornets to the Lakers?
Sweet. Like it's sweet, because the Lakers are my favorite team. Like I knew everything about them. I knew every player that ever played for them. I knew absolutely everything. And so I was pretty stoked.
Do you have like a party celebration?
Yeah, my party celebration was going to the gym and shooting and practicing, because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be in a Laker uniform. I cannot mess this up.
What was it like being a teenager playing against grown men?
The hardest part was actually my teammates, because they were so much older. There was really nothing to talk about. You know, like I'd want to talk about like Star Wars and stuff, and they'd want to talk about like other grown folk stuff that really had no interest in. So that was the hardest part, was relating to my teammates.
Another one of my favorite parts of your career was when you scored 81 points against Toronto. At any point during that game, did you know that you were going to explode like that?
At the start of the game, there was like the first play. I caught the ball and I drove to the basket, right? And it was wide open, it was uncontested. And so after that layup, I said to myself, you know, if I make my shots, this could be a really big night, because their defensive rotations were so slow. You know, so I said, yeah, this could be something, and then it starts going, and then one thing leads to another, and then all of a sudden, there it is. But from a basketball standpoint, I knew that the defense wasn't as quick as it should be.
How did you feel afterwards? Did your arms and legs hurt?
Yeah, you know, I felt very lethargic. Like I felt kind of drained afterwards. You know, it's like a surreal experience where you go into this you have this kind of outer body experience, and after the game, you just kind of feel like,
Now we're gonna move to, I think, one of the biggest moments of your career, when you beat the Celtics in 7 games. So you've won 5 titles, including this one versus the Celtics. Were you nervous for Game 7?
I wasn't nervous. I was more, I was anxious. I couldn't wait to get started. And in team sports, you know, at least for me, it's the anxiousness comes from, how are my teammates feeling? Are they okay? I mean, this is a big game. But then once the game started and we went down by like 20 points, it was like, okay, you gotta kind of figure this thing out. We gotta pivot and change course.
Now we're gonna move on to a totally different stage, the Olympics.
Yeah.
So you won MVP awards, NBA championships. How is representing your country different from all those other accolades?
Well, it's different because, you know, when you're playing in the NBA, you're representing a certain market, right? So Los Angeles and all Lakers, right? And you're competing against, you know, the Cavs, the Celtics, and all these teams. And when you're playing for the Olympics, and you're playing to represent USA, we're all on the same team. We're all fighting for this thing together, and it has such a different level of excitement, and I think it's a greater sense of responsibility. That gold medal is heavy too.
What was your relationship with Shaq like?
Well, we were the 2 leaders of the team, and so it's our responsibility to drive everybody and to make sure everybody's being held accountable. And I was a bit more of a drill sergeant than he was, so I would challenge him all the time and make sure he was doing his thing. So, you know, we had a great relationship, but as competitors, you know, we always have a little good friction. But you see, we have some funny moments. I mean, we laugh and we're joking around. I mean, there at the White House, I mean, with Lincoln in the background, that's kind of sweet. We're getting sweeter than that. What was I doing with that leather jacket on? It's like kind of Matrix.
Wasn't it cool to hear about Kobe's long and awesome career? I'm Isabel Gomez signing off. Thanks for all the memories, Kobe.